Baby, when I tell you I have been moving and grooving today, it is a busy Monday, January 30th, the correct date this time, 2023, and I am at the doctor's office for the third time this month. So stay tuned because I'm already 8 minutes late for my appointment, and I'll tell you why. Oh, look at the Barbie. Okay, so I'm officially done with the doctors. First things first, let me show you guys the haircut that I got today, this morning. So here it is. The front is basically the same. I just got them to cut the sides because the sides was getting long. It was getting a little messy, so I wanted to clean it up. So I'll give you guys the rundown of this morning. Right now it's 12. I'm about to go get my nails done, I think, if they have any openings. But I woke up. Okay, first of all, I woke up at 7. For some reason, I just couldn't go back to sleep. And I woke up and my throat was a little scratchy, so I think I'm coming down with like a cold or something. It's just like a lot of mucus back here. But I'm about to take Dayquil and load up on Dayquil and NyQuil. So first things first, I had a haircut appointment at 10:25. Okay. I've never been to this spot before, but like I told you guys yesterday, I looked at the map and it looked like there wasn't like a parking lot in front of it because it was on the Beltline. If people know where, like the Atlanta people know, it was on the Beltline, but there was like a parking deck next to it that you could park at. So I went to where the parking deck said it was, but it just looked like apartments with like a parking lot in the middle, but I wasn't sure if the parking lot was for the apartment people or not because there was a gate to get in. So I was just like, I don't know. But there was a smaller parking lot right before that, but it said, you know, reserved for blah, blah, blah only. So I was like, oh, maybe the parking lot is somewhere else. So I circled the area. This place has like construction everywhere. It was so fucking annoying to like navigate and drive. Finally, I went back to the small parking lot. I'm like running late at this point. And I went into one of the businesses and I was like, am I allowed to park here? And they were like, no. I was like, okay, well, where am I supposed to park? And they're like, oh, just go in there. And I was like, oh, so like the gate opens? And he was like, yeah. So I went to the gate and I saw that you could get a ticket. So I went in and all the parking spots was like retail/office only. But I was like, okay, well, which retail does this constitute? Like, does this constitute? Mind you, I still don't know where the haircut place is at this point, just that it's in the area. I was like, is the haircut place covered under it? Or is it just like businesses on this level? So the parking lot was like kind of empty, so I just parked kind of far away from all the other businesses. And then I had to find out where this haircutting place was. So I figured I would go downstairs because that's where I assumed it was. But I called them and they told me that's where it was. So went to go get my haircut. The guy was pretty cool. Took a little bit of time, longer than my other haircuts, which I guess I appreciated because they spent more time getting the details and everything. All right, on my way to the airport, on my way to get my haircut, I get a call from the doctor. So I never followed up with you guys on when they did the redraw of my blood, because I told you they had to redraw it, or maybe I did tell you guys. But I got the results back and the test, so they were gonna check my liver function because it was elevated. But when they retested it, they retested something completely different that was already normal in my original test, and they didn't test my liver enzymes. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, did they mess up or what? And I was like, bitch, they know more than I do. So, you know, I didn't question it. And also my liver enzymes are always elevated, so I don't think it's anything of concern. But they called me this morning and they're like, oh, we ordered the wrong test, so you need to come back next week. I was like, sweetie, my insurance is up tomorrow. Like, tomorrow is the last day. And then magically, all of a sudden, they had openings today. So I went to go get my blood taken for the third time this month, like in 2 weeks, the third time. And hopefully they ordered the right test. But yeah, me and the lab lady were like laughing about it because I was like, literally last time I was like, oh, it's me again. Hope you don't have to see me. Literally, she sees me a couple days later. On my way home, okay, so here's the thing. It's 12. The doctor's was on the opposite side of where I live, but but you know, I had to go there to get my blood taken. I have a dentist appointment at 4:30. That's literally right by the doctor's, but it's 12 right now, so I didn't want to wait 4.5 hours on that side of town, like just lollygagging. So I was like, whatever, I'll just come back home. I need to pick up medicine. And on the way home, I was like, oh, well, I might as well get my nails done, because I wanted to get my nails done anyways. I was gonna go to the place next to the hair salon, but of course I couldn't because I had to go to the doctor's instead. So I also have not eaten today. I am very hungry. I had half a protein bar because I was like, I need to eat. Like, it was just in my purse already. I was like, I need to eat this or else I'm gonna pass out at the doctor getting my blood taken. But que sera, sera. I'm on my way to get my nails done now. So I will see you guys later. Okay, and in this part of, well, for my haircut place, I had to pay for parking. And in this one, they have like this little parking deck. You know, obviously you have to pay. But there's this church behind. And I was like, do you think I could park at the church? Because, like, the parking lot has lots of empty spaces. And it's like, you know, are they going to boot me in the house of God? But I decided not to because there was someone sitting in a car in the parking lot. I was like, bitch, with my fucking luck, they're probably stalking to find someone who parks there, I guess illegally or whatever, to boot them. And sweetie, when I tell you I cannot afford a boot right now, so I said, let me just go on into this little parking lot and pay my $5. I don't even know if they have any openings for nails right now. They better, or else I paid $5 for nothing. Okay, let's do a nail check. So I decided to go with gel instead of, I mean, usually when I get a manicure, I don't get anything, but I usually just put nail polish on my hands normally. So I went with the gel because normally whenever I do nail polish for my hands, it comes off like in hours, but that's because I don't put like a top coat. Like, I don't go in for real when I do my nails. I just do one polish coat, and that's it. But I decided to treat myself since I'm gonna be in New York for a couple of days, and I don't want my nails to chip and look ugly, so I just did regular black. You know, it's simple. Okay, I'm at the dentist. I actually got here 7 minutes earlier. Woo! So I'm just gonna talk some. After I got my nails done, I went by Publix because it was right beside there to pick up some medicine. I got some Dayquil and NyQuil. Came home, my roommate made lunch, and then I took a nap because I was pretty tired. Oh my god, in the middle of my nap, I'm just like asleep, and all of a sudden I hear a banging on the front door. And so my roommate is at school, so he wasn't home, and I was like, oh my god, is it like the service, like the maintenance people? Because we have some maintenance requests out, and I'm like naked at this point in bed, like half asleep, like have no idea what's going on. I jumped out of bed, threw clothes on, and opened the door, and it was just my roommate's friend. And I was like, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, I'm going to cut his hair. And I was like, he's not home for another hour. And he was just like, yeah. So I was just like, all right, well, I'm gonna go back to sleep. So I went back and slept some more. Yeah, I definitely have a sore throat and mucus. So I definitely have a cold. I'm so annoyed because I'm going to New York in literally 2 days, but hopefully it'll get better. So yesterday I told you guys that I got a lot done. I remember I had all those letters that like I needed to read, but like I had just never read them for the past 3 weeks because it wasn't like stuff I needed to do immediately. So I went through all that and did everything. I had my W-2, and I ended up filing my taxes. And the previous few years, whenever I file my taxes, I usually get a refund of a couple $1,000s. Bitch, I'm getting a refund of $5. I was like, at what point is it like, just keep the money? Like, it's not even worth it to just give me $5. That's so stupid. But I usually owe money too, to the state. But this time, I don't owe them anything. Probably because they were like, oh fuck, you are not getting shit. So I did that. I finally like did the unemployment. I still don't know like how that works, because I went back to check on it and it says they're still waiting to speak to my employer, like my old employer. But I already gotten a letter that was like, you're eligible. So I don't know if they just haven't updated the website or what, but every week that you claim, you basically have to prove that you've been looking for work at least 3 times. So obviously I didn't want to look for work I didn't want to fill it out and look for work if I wasn't if I wasn't gonna get unemployment, because that would have been pointless. So now that I have it, I can go back and do stuff. But I was like, oh fuck, well, it's been 3 weeks so far. The second week I literally did not do shit, so I can't claim the second week. The first week, thankfully, they do like activities can qualify as stuff. So I think I like said that I filled out my resume, I got in contact with someone, and I signed up to like a job posting website. And then for the third week, which was the week that just passed, I applied for 2 jobs, and I said that I posted my resume on like a job board. So technically I should be getting 2 weeks worth of unemployment. I don't know when I'm gonna get that. I don't know if I'm even able to get that at this point, but hopefully I can get it soon, because I would like that money. What else did I do? Oh, I looked up the health insurance, like the one that you get after you get laid off. You can just pay what your employer was paying, their part, to keep health insurance for a while. It's like $866. So I'm not gonna do that. I'll probably just go to the marketplace or whatever that place is called to get health insurance. But I'm gonna worry about that later. 401k, I need to do a rollover. Have no idea about anything about that. So that's another thing I need to figure out when I get home. Still have yet to put the tag on in the back of my car, so I should probably do that one of these days. And did I have any other mail? I think that was it. Yeah, so it was a productive day yesterday. And then after I ended up going to the gym. I don't know if I filmed anything. Did I film before or after the gym? I don't know. But I went to the gym, and it was a good workout. I think I'm gonna skip the gym today, just cause like I feel like my body needs rest right now. And plus I went yesterday. If anything, I can try to go tomorrow, but I have a feeling I'm not gonna go tomorrow because I'm still gonna be feeling crappy. So yeah, I'm just drinking as much water and getting as much rest as I can before I leave. Hello, I'm about to go to sleep. It just turned 12. I basically came home and watched The Last of Us and ate dinner that my roommate made. Tomorrow is a at-home day because I have a lot of shit that I need to get done before I leave on Wednesday. I need to do my laundry, need to clean my bathroom, need to clean my room, just because I want a clean space when I come back from the trip. I need to pack, so I'll show you guys what I'm taking to New York and everything, and figure out if I need to do a Target run to get some last minute items for the trip and stuff, just like toiletries or whatever. So that's pretty much it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. You know why they call me the goat? Because